Hey you guys, it's Hugh here, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of our awesome new Cloud Movie Machine software. So first thing you do is you have your email, which should be here, and your license key here, and you go ahead and log in. First thing it's going to do is bring you to the home page. If there's any news about the system or anything, it'll be here. So here's how the workflow goes. The first thing you want to do is make an account. And it's not a big deal, you know, if you're not worried about SEO or anything. Just make like a test account and click the save button here, and once you do that, this button's going to show up and you can go to the video section. When you get there, you see all your accounts listed here, so you make sure the account that you want to work on is selected, and then you can create a new video. To create a new video, all you have to do is have this new and no template selected, put some cursory values in here, and if you're more concerned about SEO, you're going to work on this more or come back to it later. When you're done, you just press the save button. From there, you'll be able to have a new video settings, and you'll be able to go directly to the video designer. If you go to the video designer, so when you get here, you're going to see this, nothing here yet. So what you want to do is go to sources, and in the sources section, we have an image library. So you can select from all these different topics from images to make videos from. And these are just JPEGs, but we have a special designer. You can open it in what we call our clip generator. And just then you can select the length of the clip that you want to make. Let's say we'll make this 12 seconds. Fade in and out the beginning and the end. Here, you just click generate clip down here. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And it takes just a second, but the video clip will be created from this slide and then placed on my timeline. And as you can see, there it is now. We now have a 12-second clip from that slide. Now that's not the only thing. Not only do we have these images, but we've got some actual videos. We've got stock video clips, and we've got motion background type of clips you can use. So for example, if you go and select a stock video clip, you can put it as is into the timeline, or you can open that in the clip generator just like you did with the image, and then you can decide. You can see the clip length is 12 seconds, so you can just keep it at that, or you can choose to loop the clip to a longer clip or make it shorter. So let's say I wanted to have a 15-second clip with this, and let's say I want my feature box to come in 3 seconds into the video and then disappear 3 seconds away from the end of the video. You can just do that. So now it's going to make a 15-second clip with this thing coming in and out of it. So let's go ahead and generate that. It's going to take a few seconds for that video clip to be created and then to get deposited on your timeline. At which point it shows up on the timeline just like this, and here we go. Just see what it looks like so far. I can just go ahead and regenerate that preview. And again, it takes maybe 1 second of rendering per second of video, maybe less, depending on how many features you have and that sort of thing. So we've got, you know, that was pretty fast, I would say. So now it's going to load that video. Now let's just try something else. I'm going to delete all of these clips that I've made here. I'm going to go back to the sources, and I'm going to go to some of our stock videos. You can just click add like this. It takes a second, but I can just add another one. File size, so it takes a minute to just copy them over. But as you can see now, I've done 3 clips. Now I'll do another one. And if any time you want to know how long these clips are, you can just open it in the clip designer, and it's going to load that clip and tell you right here the length of that clip. Now if we go back to the timeline, you can see all these clips that I just selected are now in my timeline. And let's just see what kind of video that makes. If we publish or we generate the preview, and there we go, it's been rendered, and so now we can see the preview. After the video loads, and there we've got the first clip looking very cool of an airplane flying into clouds. Very nice. And then it'll go to that ocean cruise. Very nice. That's, I'm not sure how many, 15 seconds or something. Very cool. And that's going to fade to our next clip, which is like a slower motion on the ocean there, wherever it is. Looks like the North Pole or something. And then it goes into the fourth clip. So you can see how the clips really get put together into a video. A lot of people use PowerPoint in their videos, and we have actually two ways to make PowerPoint. And we'll open the slide creator in a minute, but first I just want to show you how easy it is to make a PowerPoint presentation. And I've got some text that I've already put together, and it's one slide per line. So I've got these 7 lines of text. I'm going to make them for 5 seconds per slide and 1 second of fade in and out. I may pause the video while this does its action. So let's go ahead and generate this. And then you can see that all the slides were made, and they're all made one after another with the words that I put in. So let's go ahead and just regenerate that preview now and see how that looks. Okay, and here we go. You can see that how the text fades in from the background color. And you can use fading between clips, or you can not use fading between clips. If you do your slides in different colors, and you don't have to do them all in one go. You can redo them again and again in different colors, and then you can use the fade between clips, and it will look pretty smooth. Or you can just use all the same background color. You see that works pretty well. Now some people have other requirements for PowerPoint slides, so they want to do things, a little bit more detailed on the slides. And for that, we have what we call the slide creator or slide designer. So what you're going to do for that is you open this up here, and then you see we've got a canvas for you to work with, and you can select different fonts here, and what you do is you click the font, select the color, then click save. Then you've got this text on the canvas, and you can do whatever you want with it, including twist it around or whatever you want. Then you can also add these icons that are very nice, and it also has some shapes that you can add if you want to do that. So now we've got this slide. So if I want to add this to my video now, I'm going to go ahead and click Save to Timeline up here. And I'm going to have two options. It can save as a JPEG, just like the image, the first one I showed you, or we can create it as a clip. And what happens in that case is that, again, the background color will start out blank and will fade in your content. Let's make it 2 seconds and 8-second slide, and we'll go ahead and save that slide. And it should take just not very long at all to come back with that clip on my timeline. And there we have to go to the bottom and see it, but here it is to show you what that video looks like now. And here we go, start with a white background and then fade in the content. So you can make as many clips like that as you want to for your PowerPoint and just string them together in a timeline. And it looks pretty good. Okay. So there are really a lot of ways that you can create content for your videos. You can also upload your own images to make image clips here. Now there's one more option as well, which is our clip editor. You can actually add your own video, and I will just paste the URL right in here and then click import to clip editor. Now we could use, any clip, but this happens to be just like a motion background of some waves and stuff. So what you want to do, if you have a different clip, you can decide what part of that clip you want to use, and you're going to slide the beginning and the ending. So what you want to do is click this button here, add episode, and you'll see underneath the episode appears here. Once you have this, then you're going to click create. It takes a moment, not very long, for Cloud Movie Machine to create the clip that I want. But you will now see that clip is now part of my movie right here. So now we'll just go ahead and let's add some background music. That's a nice one, but we've got so many of them. Okay, let's go ahead and pick that. We just click Save to Template, and it will be added to our project. When the audio gets added to our project, then you can see the audio element is active here. You can save your volume by turning this volume slider and then click Save Volume. Now I want to show you how you can manage your text to speech if you want to use that. You just save text and generate the TTS file.
This time I'll make some PowerPoint slides. I'll make them one line at a time. This function makes.
And I'm going to show you how to record your own audio in a second. But if we like this, we can just click this Save Voiceover. Now that's going to go ahead and place that into the audio element for the voiceover. And with this, we can now actually mix our audio. It will play both audio elements at the same time so you can mix them.
This time, I'll make some PowerPoint slides. I'll make
that
them one line at a time.
The background's a little bit too loud, so I'm going to mix that down.
This time, I'll make some PowerPoint slides. I'll make them one line at a time. This function makes one slide per line of text using a black box formatting algorithm.
So when I'm happy with the mix, I click Save Volume. Now there's one more thing that I will show you, which is how you can record your own audio. Hello and welcome to my video. Here's my awesome first slide that I showed you how to make with the triangle in the middle. That's going to fade into a really cool ocean, sort of a rainbow thing. That looks really good. So now we're going to have that for 10 seconds, and then after that rainbow, we're going into my other PowerPoint slides that I made previously. Okay, so when you're done recording, you press this button right here. Now if we want to hear that back before committing to it, we can play this, and then once again it's going to download that data from the server to play it. Hello and welcome to my video. Here's my awesome first slide that I showed you how to make with the triangle in the middle. That's going to fade. Then what I want to do is click Save Recording to Template. I just saved that. And it doesn't take too long for that process. And it will come back now with my vocal in the voiceover audio element right here. Hello and welcome to my video. And you'll notice that it automatically trimmed off that 10-second countdown. So if we play them both together now. Hello and welcome to my video. Here's my awesome first slide that I showed you how to make with the triangle in the middle. That's going to fade into a really cool oceans. And the preview is done, so now we'll check it out. Hello and welcome to my video. Here's my awesome first slide that I showed you how to make with the triangle in the middle. That's going to fade into a really cool ocean sort of. When you want to cue this video, and you can cue it as is, or you can cue it for a high def or a standard video, depending on your credits. I'm going to go ahead and cue this for high def, but I'll go ahead and cue this, and then we're going to go to our data page. So this is our data screen. This is a fresh account. It doesn't have any other videos, but you can see now that my test video is in the queue, and this is the queue, and this video will be created. And you can see now as this video is being worked on, it has an indicator that it is being rendered. Refresh, and we're going to see that that video has now been rendered. We can click on that icon to actually see the video. Hello and welcome to my... It is video. A full 1280 by 720p video, so it takes a little longer to buffer than the preview, and the quality is definitely much better as well. Hello and welcome to my video. Here's my awesome first slide that I showed you how to make with the triangle in the middle. That's going to fade into a really cool ocean sort of a rainbow thing. That looks really good. So now you're going to have that for 10 seconds, and then after that rainbow, we're going into my other PowerPoint slides that I made previously. All right, so now not only do we have this, we have the link that you can download the video and do whatever you want with it. We also have embed code, HTML5 embed that you can use. That's not all though. I don't have Vimeo on this, but I have YouTube and Dailymotion, so you can see that it has auto distributed quite a few videos directly to YouTube. Now this is the YouTube embed of the same video. This is all done in an automated fashion. And so you can get the YouTube embed, or you can actually go to YouTube and then see your video on YouTube. Here's a cool short video. Okay, and also on Dailymotion. Now here's the Dailymotion embed, and it's going to show you all the extra backlinks that the system has been making for all of my videos. You can see there's tons of OnlyWire, SendWire shares, Crazy Indexer, Link Indexer. We have all that built into Cloud Movie Machine. Okay, so that's my walkthrough for you of Cloud Movie Machine. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope you got a lot out of it. And I hope you enjoy using Cloud Movie Machine. This is Hugh out.